guys, I'm here today to do a series review. It is a 4-part series by Nora Roberts called The Bride Quartet. I finished this up last month, and so I knew I wanted to make a video about it because I absolutely love this series. I started reading it last summer and finished it up, like I said, last month. This was my first time reading Nora Roberts, and I ended up really liking her writing. She does romance as well as, I think, romantic suspense, and this is part of her romance genre. So I just wanted to quickly go over every book that I've read by her and my rating of each one, kind of a brief synopsis, and then how I feel about the series overall. So the first book is Vision in White. And so it is about 4 different best friends who own a wedding business together called Vows, and each book is about each of the best friends. So this one, the first one, is about Mac. She is the photographer in the business, and she meets a teacher. His name is Carter, and they fall in love. She has some demons from her past in regard to her parents, and he is just a genuinely nice guy. And definitely with this series you get a lot of wedding business, and so in this one, because she is a photographer, you get to learn a little bit about her photography business. It was just really romantic, a really sweet romance, and it does have some steamy scenes, but it's nothing like erotic, but it's not overly juvenile. I really like this one. I think this might be my favorite of the series, this or the second one, and I gave it 5 stars. And then the next one is called Bed of Roses, and this one follows Emma, who is the florist, so that makes sense about the title. She's a florist, and she falls in love with her friend's brother's best friend, who's a lawyer. So he is, I think, the lawyer for them, so he deals with their business, and they fall in love. Emma, she grew up with her parents having a perfect relationship, and she's always dreamed of finding a man that makes her feel how her dad makes her mom feel. So she didn't really want to taint that image in her mind. So she was really scared to even date Jack, but she realized that she can't live without him. And this one was also really cute. I loved learning about the friendship of the girls. So in each book as well, you get to learn more about their friendship and the business, and it's just overall like a really cute book. I gave this one as well 5 stars. And then the third book, called Savor the Moment, is about Laurel. So she's the one who makes like cakes and hors d'oeuvres and things like that for all their clients, and she falls in love with Parker's brother. So she falls in love with Dell. I think his full name is Delaney, and he is the brother of one of the girls she works with, and they think it's really taboo, but she's been in love with him since they were like younger, and they decide to have like a trial run of dating to see if they even want to be together, and kind of some stuff ensues during that time, and they fall in love, and it is a little bit scandalous because it is the brother of one of her best friends. So this one I liked as well. I gave it 4 stars, not quite 5 for me. Wasn't my favorite in this series, but it was really good as well. Like I said, I really enjoyed getting to see the aspect of their jobs, as well as you get a lot of, if you like wedding planning, you get to learn a lot about the clients that they have. So they have repeated people that are referred to them, and so you get to kind of see the storylines of those people as well in the story. So I really enjoyed getting to like know the clients, as well as getting to know the jobs, as well as the stories of the romance. So it's not just a romance, you get to actually see their friendships as well, so that's really nice. And then the last one is called Happy Ever After, and this one follows Parker. So she's like the main coordinator of them. She does all of like the planning and talks to the brides and things like that, and she falls in love with someone who's completely not like her, and his name is Malcolm, and he's a mechanic, and he helps her when she gets like a flat tire or something like that, and then she rides on his motorcycle and completely goes out of her element, and they have a romance, and he's a really good person, but she is totally job centered, and so it's hard for her to kind of let go and care about someone. I like this one as well. I gave it 4 stars. Wasn't my favorite, but it was also really good, and a really good conclusion to the series as well. I think it wrapped up the story really nicely. but it's definitely not like my favorite from the series. So overall, like I said, I really enjoyed the series. I think it's probably a 4.5 star series overall, because 2 of the books I rated 4 stars, 2 of the books I rated 5 stars, so probably about 4.5 stars. So definitely really good. It's a really sweet series. As I was saying, I love getting to know the friendship and the people surrounding them and the business. So it's not just a romance, and it's not very cheesy. In my opinion, I thought it was pretty realistic, and yes, there was like happy endings for all of them, but I thought the characters themselves were realistic, and I liked that the women were very independent and career driven and not just dependent on the men in their lives. So I really liked that. And I just thought they were very, very sweet, and it makes me want to read more Nora Roberts. I am halfway through another series of hers, and I equally like it. I like how each book is centered on a different person. Yeah, it's overall really good, so I'd highly recommend this series. Yeah, I just wanted to do this video really quick to let you know about the books, and if you're interested in checking out the series. I will leave links to all the books in my reviews down below. I will leave links to the Goodreads for each one, so that way if you want to check them out yourself, you can. I'd love to know if you've read these books or any other Nora Roberts books. Let me know your recommendations for her down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.